Good morning, YouTube fam. What's good? It's Christine with Gauge Girl Training here. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys had a wonderful Memorial Day. Are we gonna do a filter? Mm, mm, mm. You know what? We're keeping it real. We're doing no filter today. So I'm gonna wait a few moments for you guys to join me. I'm really excited to be here. And all right, if you are just joining the broadcast, say hello. Let me know where you're from. Hey, Deanna, what's up? Say hello, say where you're from, and give this live a thumbs up. In today's broadcast, we're going to talk about some tips for starting over. Tips for starting over. What's up, Lexington, Kentucky? Utah, very nice. What's up, Haley from London? Hey, Robin. Deanna from South Carolina. Hello from Miami. Girl Power from Chicago. Very nice. Hello, Amanda from Puerto Rico. Welcome. PA, Delaware. Very nice. Portland, Oregon. Good morning. San Antonio, Julie. All right, guys. So it's been a long time since I've been consistent on YouTube. So I have been working on something very big that I'll be able to tell you guys about probably in the next 2-3 months. But hello from South Korea. And it's been consuming my time, very, very much so. But it's all good things. It's all going to be great stuff for you guys. And you guys will learn all about it in the future. So one thing I wanted you guys to know, I talked about this on Instagram Live, but I didn't tell my YouTube family about it. And that is that I have created a vegan protein product. Yes, I have created a vegan collagen booster. And this product is going to be a big game changer, very, very, very big game changer with respect to nutrition. And it is a very high protein, zero carb, maybe one carb, and no fat. So for my plant-based folks who struggle to hit their protein, probably by mid to late summer, you will see my new protein product. And if you guys did not know, I do have a supplement line called Gauge Life Nutrition Supplements, which allows you guys to have the highest quality proteins available to you to help you hit your macros. Most people who don't know what they're looking for when it comes to a protein supplement end up shopping based on price, and they don't understand how to choose a product based off of value. So as a result of that, I have created the highest quality products with a very high protein percentage, because what happens is a lot of protein powders aren't just protein. They're filled with carbs, they're filled with fats, they're filled with all these sugars and artificial sweeteners and artificial this, artificial that. Hey, what's up, Jess? And as a result of that, if you're gonna take a supplement, it should supplement the macro that you need. You don't need carbs in a protein powder. You can find carbs anywhere. For me personally, I don't know about you guys, I would rather eat my carbs. Who here would rather eat their carbs? I don't want to drink my carbs. I want to eat those things. You know what I'm saying? Hello from Beijing, China. So be on the lookout for my plant-based protein. Now, I would not launch a plant-based protein unless it is something that I would want to take myself. And this product is so good that I would have no problem swapping this in for my post-workout. I would have no problem having this with my coffee. I would have no problem using this whatsoever. So it's that good. So you guys will be able to see that soon. And if any of you guys have recently started on a Gauge Girl plan and you need some protein supplementation, check us out on gagelife.com. So all that being said, you guys, I want to get into this chat with you guys because I have a few moments before my next call. And I wanted to talk to you guys today about tips for starting over. So who is in that mindset right now where you feel like you've messed up? You feel like it's been a while since you've been on track with your plan, and as a result, you feel like you're starting over. Who is in the starting over boat? Who is in the, yes, Christine, I know I need to get back on track. Yes, I know. Oh, we got a lot of folks. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Starting over, starting over. Now, a common thing when you're starting over, I really want to call this out and talk about this. This is your third time starting over. I want to talk about this. A lot of people bring shame and guilt into that process of starting over. Who here feels kind of shitty that they let themselves go? Who here feels bad about themselves? Who here feels like they just ate their feelings and they're mad at themselves? Who here is pissed that their pants don't fit? Who here is pissed that they don't feel anywhere near comfortable putting on a bathing suit right now? Who here wants to just walk around this summer in loose t-shirts and loose pants because you're like, dear God, what did I do? Guys, here's the thing. I'm talking to you on every account. Guys, I understand. I understand you guys inside out and backwards. I get it. I am you. I am you. So here's the thing. You have a couple options. You could go into this feeling bad, feeling angry, feeling shame. You could go into this being pissed off every minute of every day. You could go into this talking shit about yourself every time you have the opportunity to talk shit about yourself, to yourself and anyone who will listen. You could do that. You can do that. But how's that going to make you feel? Probably not very good. It's probably going to make you feel worse. And you're probably going to build up so much pressure on yourself that you're probably going to mess up again. So here's the thing, guys. I want you guys to drop it with the guilt, drop it with the shame, and drop it with the self-shaming. Let me repeat that. We have to stop shaming ourselves. We're like, I'll be the first one to defend another woman if somebody's calling her fat or someone's calling her this, or like do you guys have that kind of friend who like stands up for you no matter who talks about you or who says something about you, and you will just not stand for anyone hurting anyone else's feelings, but then when it comes to yourself, you are allowed to talk all kinds of trash on yourself. Maybe you say it in your head, maybe you mumble it in your breath, maybe you do say it out loud, maybe you say it to your husband or to your boyfriend. Maybe you're just feeling kind of bad and you say negative things about yourself out loud. Who does that? Show of hands. Come on, honesty, people. And if you don't, that's great. If you don't, that's great. But who here actually talks bad about themselves? Anybody? Anybody? Maybe I'm the only one, and that's okay. Appreciate the honesty there. Appreciate the honesty, friends. Jessica, Divine, Genesis. Guys, we have to stop talking trash about ourselves. Oh yeah, we gotta stop it. We gotta stop it. Because 9 times out of 10, you are most likely your own worst enemy. We'll say bad things. Like, if you talked to another human being out loud the way you talk to yourself, imagine if every time you said something shitty to yourself, you voice recorded it or you wrote it down. Or imagine this. Imagine every time you talk shit on yourself, you typed it on the internet and you typed it under a comment of your own photo. You talking to yourself. How crazy would that look? How crazy would it look if, let's say, you posted a selfie of yourself, I don't know, living life, doing whatever you're doing. And then every time you had a shitty thought, you commented that under your own post. How crazy would that look? It would look crazy, right? It would look so absurd. But the reality is, you guys, heaven forbid we hear somebody else talk trash about our friends or our family or someone we look up to, but yet we do it to ourselves over and over and over and over and over again. Guys, this cycle has to stop. And it starts right there. It sounds so basic. And you're like, well, I'm just talking. I'm not actually doing anything wrong. No. You guys, your subconscious mind hears that and processes that and embodies that and believes that. So if you're going to talk about yourself, I want you to say, you know what? I got this. You know what? I'm going to do better this time. You know what? I'm going to be more organized with my time. Or you know what? I'm going to go back to my lists. You know what? I'm going to go back to meal planning. Yep, you are harming yourself when you talk trash to yourself. If anyone has ever been in an abusive relationship emotionally, oh, this is what I wear when I do my cardio in the morning. If you are verbally attacking yourself day after day after day after day after day, guys, that is poison. That is poison. That is just like you're drinking like liquid Drano. It is terrible. It is so bad for you. So the first place I want you guys to stop, the first thing I want you guys to stop doing is to stop talking trash about yourself. The next time you want to say something bad about yourself, imagine yourself typing that on someone you look up to. Let's say, I don't know, let's say you look up to Beyonce, hypothetically, right? And imagine every thought you had on yourself, like, man, my stomach looks bad, or oh God, I look gross. Imagine you typing that on Beyonce's page. The beehive will attack you, right? Do you know what I mean? 'Cause that's shitty. Don't do that. Like, don't do that to yourself. I'm saying that because I need you guys to, I need to demonstrate it in a real way how mean it is to do that to yourself. So number one, we're going to stop that. Number two is you need to stop viewing yourself as a failure. You need to stop viewing yourself as a failure. Instead, I want you to view yourself as someone with more experience. I personally believe in life that the most successful people are not the people who've never made a mistake. They are not the people who have perfectly executed everything in their life. They are the people who have effed up the most and still managed to get back up and keep going. And I am a living testimony of I've made every mistake that you could possibly blah. I am a pile of mistakes, you guys, but my mistakes don't define me. They have made me stronger. They have given me experience. And without that experience, I wouldn't have the wisdom that I have. So stop looking at your mistakes as shame and punishment. Look at your mistakes as, all right, what can I learn from this? And I'm talking like if you can like go into it and look at your mistakes, just no bias, no judgment, no hate, no drama, no attitude, no emotions, and objectively look at it and say, what can I learn from this situation? It could be something as simple as, you know what? I need to improve my time management. It could be something as simple as, you know what? I need to make lists. It could be something as simple as, you know what? I need to make sure that the laundry gets done. It could be something as simple as I need to not keep this certain food in the house. It could be something as simple as, you know what? I know I get triggered by X. So if I'm going to deal with it, could be a person that you're triggered by. And if you're triggered by a person and then that causes you, then you avoid that. Like whatever it is, you guys use your mistakes as a learning opportunity. Don't take your mistakes and sweep them under the rug. Look at them. Put all your shit out on the table, you know, in a safe environment where maybe you could talk with a friend, maybe a coach, maybe a therapist, maybe, you know, whoever your person is that you would talk to about such things. And once you stop hiding and stop living in denial and stop acting like things aren't happening and face your problems head on, you guys. Facing your problems is never fun. It's never easy. It's never pleasant. It's never comfortable. It is never something that we want to do. But I guarantee you, once you lay it all out there and just look at your problems with respect to your nutrition for what it is, look at it for what it is, that's how you solve it, guys. That is the key to solving it. So stop avoiding the pain of you have to look at why. Why did this happen? It could be like, you know what? I didn't plan. I needed something based on convenience. And then before I knew it, I overate. Guys, do you understand that that problem is actually very easy to fix? It could be something else. It could be like, you know what? I ran out of protein. Another problem, like all of your problems with nutrition, all of your problems with your health are solvable. They are 100%, like there is a solution, and there is a solution that will work for you. It may not be the solution that you think in your head. To you, to most people, here's the thing, guys. Most people look at this as, oh, I just need to be more disciplined. Oh, I just need to be more focused. Oh, I just need to be stronger. Oh, I just need to be better. I just need to be good. I just need to, Guys, it is not that simple. Success with your weight loss is the sum of a lot of things working together. And what's the foundation? What's the foundation of all that? The foundation is planning. The foundation is planning. If you fail to plan, you can plan to fail. So if you're winging it and here telling yourself, don't eat carbs, don't eat carbs, don't eat carbs, don't eat carbs, don't eat carbs. Fuck, you eat a carb. Pardon my French, guys. Like, that's not a solution. Do you guys understand how stupid that is? Like, and I'm not trying to belittle anybody here, but that is not a solution. That is not a solution. You need a game plan. You need to be like, all right, I'm going to get hungry at different points in the day. Starving is not sustainable. It's not. I don't care how good you can be for a day. I don't care how good you can be for 2 days. I don't care how good you could be for 1 week. That is not a solution. You're gonna have to eat, you guys. So you need to figure out how you're gonna need to eat in a way that's sustainable. And stop convincing yourself that you just need more willpower. Like, discipline's a part of it. Don't get me wrong. Discipline's a part of it. But if you fail to plan, you can plan to fail. You have to ask yourself, what am I gonna do the next time my schedule gets busy and I need convenience? What am I going to do when I have 3 screaming kids and I have to hold the household down? What am I going to do when I can't get to the gym right now? What am I going to do when this happens? What am I going to do when that happens? And that is how you solve the problem. You have to walk into it with a plan. Winging it is not good enough. Kind of, sort of, maybe half-assing it is not good enough. And guys, don't tell me you want progress. Don't tell me you want to change when you're not willing to invest the energy into focusing. Somebody was DMing me the other day and said, Christine, I'm doing this program by so-and-so. And they're asking me questions about my program. And I said to them, okay, well, are you getting the results you want? I'm not losing weight. And I said, okay, well, how are you measuring your progress? Are you sticking to the plan? What has your adherence been to that plan on a scale of 1 to 10? And then once we start digging deeper, they're not really following the plan. They're not taking progress photos. They're not taking measurements. They're basing all of their hope and mood and mindset off of one number on a scale, which doesn't tell you a whole lot. They're not sticking to the plan. And then they're wondering why they're effing miserable. Guys, this choice is yours. You can either choose to approach your goals from a mindset of capability, from a mindset of possibility, from a mindset of hope, from a mindset of planning, from a mindset of strategy, or you could be one of those people, like most people, who approach it chaotically, who approach it out of desperation. And this is the problem. Don't approach your nutrition goals out of desperation. That I just gotta lose 10 pounds and then I'm gonna feel better. I just gotta this, guys, it might take you a year to lose 10 pounds. Real talk, like, and keep it off. It might take you, it could be done faster, but like, you have to be real with yourself about what you are and what you are not willing to do. And if you are not willing to organize yourself, if you are not willing to stop the negative self-talk, if you are not willing to plan, if you don't want to plan, if you're not willing to pay someone else to cook for you, And then you wonder, because the thing is, someone's like, I have no time to do all that. But yet, here you are, you still manage to eat. You still manage to eat tons of food that you probably shouldn't be eating. Like, guys, what I'm trying to tell you is if you are serious about this, you have to invest energy. Energy is your greatest asset. It's your greatest asset. And who right now, be honest, you are ducking the planning process. Who is doing it? You're ducking the planning process. Maybe you have a plan of mind. Maybe you have it in your email and you never dusted it off. Maybe you never even printed it out. Maybe you have a custom plan. Maybe you have a coaching program that you put on pause. And you are just avoiding. You are avoiding digging in. Because why? You're scared. You feel that I'm going to be taking away some form of comfort. You don't want to lose that comfort you get from food. You don't want to lose your drinks. You don't want to lose your alcohol. You don't want to lose your freedom. You don't want to put in work. Guys, how free are you? Are you really free? Are you really free if you can eat whatever you want and the foods you eat make you feel like shit? You don't like the way you look. You don't like the way you feel. Even you feel like you're a bitch to everyone around you. Maybe you feel that you're even a bitch to yourself. Like, and you just have all this toxic negative energy of defeat. And guys, like, you have to be willing to admit that this is going to take work. And if you're ready to refocus, if you are ready to be like, you know what? I need to be kinder to myself, or I'm going to destroy myself mentally. Who here needs to be kinder to themselves, like ASAP? Like, for your own mental sanity. I'm not even talking about your weight. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm not talking about your fat. I'm talking like you need to speak kinder to yourself, period. Appreciate the honesty, Teresa. Appreciate the honesty. Guys, you can do this, but you're going to have to be way more gentle with yourself. Good for you. Good for you, Teresa. Good for you. Good for you guys who are saying yes. And you're going to have to really roll up your sleeves and you're going to have to face it, because all you're doing right now is procrastinating. That's all you're doing. And what's procrastination? What's procrastination, you guys? Procrastination is you avoiding what you need to do because you have given it this illusion in your head. You feel, why do you procrastinate? Because you think mentally that you are going to experience pain if you proceed. When all that is, procrastination is just you creating an illusion of pain. That's all it is. You are creating an illusion of pain that you are associating with improving your health. That's an illusion, and that doesn't exist, and that doesn't it's not real. That's not real. It's an illusion. Procrastination is an illusion of pain. You feel that it's going to be painful if you can't have your wine. You feel you're going to be in pain if you have structure. You feel that you're going to be in pain if you have to do all these workouts. You feel like you're going to be in pain if you can't choose to do whatever you want whenever you feel like it. When the reality is it's the opposite. You actually have more freedom. You actually feel better when you take care of yourself. It is wonderful to not be a slave to your emotions. And so many of us women, we're slaves to our emotions, and it's very unhealthy. It's very unhealthy. Like, we get in a mood and then you want to eat. You get in a mood, you want a certain form of comfort. You get in a mood, and guys, it is not healthy to be a slave to your emotions. You need to get control of your emotions. The only way you can start that process is, number one, you got to be gentle towards yourself. You got to start loving yourself. You got to stop talking trash to yourself. You got to start breathing and fueling and beaming positivity into your life, because Guys, all of that negative, toxic shit will kill you. It will kill you slowly. You will lose yourself a little bit more every day, every day, every day. And you don't want to lose yourself, guys. And I know a lot of you guys right now, you may not recognize yourself anymore. You may be disappointed. You may be like, you know in your gut that you're capable of so much more, but you feel like you've just lost yourself. Guys, if you feel like you don't recognize you anymore, maybe you used to be you used to be this version of yourself that was so much more productive, and maybe you lost that person. Why? You have to ask yourself why. You got to be willing to lay it all out and be like, what is going on? And if you would like me to help you, you guys, I have limited spots available for one-on-one online coaching. After a certain point, I'm actually going to be pausing my coaching services this summer, later this summer, because I have a very big project that I'm working on where I'm going to have to take a pause from coaching. So if you do want to work with me, I have a very limited time to take on extra clients for one-on-one. You can order a one-on-one consult with me, but I do have a very big project that I'm working on this summer where I won't be available after a certain date. So if you do want to work with me one-on-one and you're at this point where you're like, you know what, I need to get it together, I would love to help you. I would love to coach you. But guys, I just wanted to send you some encouragement today. I wanted to send you some love. I wanted to send you just some food for thought, so that way you guys can start feeling better again, because that's the whole goal. So I love you guys. If you need anything else, please let me know. Have a blessed day and take care.